everyone, I'm Dana Maybe, and today I will be bothering you with my unpopular opinions about the fourth generation. Since last winter I was declared a second and third gen anti by my lovely haters, I decided I would jump right into that by making a video solely talking about the fourth generation of girl idols. The opinions will be about both the fourth gen as a whole and specific groups and members. Sit back, relax, and let's get ready for some hot takes. Opinion number 1. The fourth gen dominated 2020. Yes, I am still preaching this because it's true. I don't care how many Twitter achievements you throw at me, fourth gen ruled 2020. Juniors are surpassing their seniors in both quality and popularity, and so far 2021 seems to be the same. I'm not even going to add any more arguments to this because I don't need to. Opinion number 2. Loona's title tracks aren't going downhill, but their B-sides are. I already saw this in Why Not era, but especially now with Paint the Town, a lot of OG orbits complained that Loona is losing their unique sound. Title track wise, I disagree completely. Obviously their concept has changed, they went from cute to go crush, but I don't think their title tracks have lost the unique spacey sound that they've had from the beginning. I can see how it's more absent in Paint the Town, but So What and Why Not very much had the same type of robotic, outer world sound, just less bubbly. If they were still making hi-like songs, people at this point would have probably been bored. I personally really like the direction that they went into. But then we get to their B-sides, which in that case, I 100% agree. Their first 2 mini albums still remain their strongest pieces of work, and the other 3 minis don't even come close. They have some great tracks such as Yes I Am, Hide and Seek, and Wow, but those do not have the same magic that, for example, Stylish and Colors have. So I get what people are saying when they say Loona changed, but I don't think it's as drastic as people say. Speaking of Loona, number 3, Loona does what aespa wants to do. And what I mean by this is, well, everything. The storyline, the lore, the alien internet concept, the all members can pull off all skills concept, everything. What I don't mean by this is that aespa copies Loona in any way, because they do not, but it's interesting how Loona's concept gets so much praise, while aespa's whole Kwangya thing either gets made fun of or seriously hated. I'm not sure what causes that difference in reception, as I think aespa definitely puts in the budget and the work, but I felt like it had to be said nonetheless. I can't be the only one who notices this, right? Opinion number 4. Stop calling all of 4th gen Teen Crush. I think some of you don't actually know what Teen Crush is. Teen Crush, like the name says, is based on Girl Crush. Girl Crush is female empowerment, fierce and tough. Examples of groups that do Girl Crush are Blackpink, CLC, Red Velvet, and Everglow. Then you have Teen Crush, which also focuses on female empowerment, but with a bubblier and more smiley vibe. It is Girl Crush, but intended to appeal to a younger audience, hence Teen Crush. 2 groups that are widely known for this are Wacky Macky and Itsy. Someone on Quora explained this perfectly. No smile is Girl Crush, smile is Teen Crush. Now here's the problem I have with the K-pop fandom and Teen Crush. They don't confuse it with Girl Crush, which is something I would say is understandable, but they confuse it with the cute concept. But cute is nowhere near what Teen Crush is. Teen Crush isn't a 50-50 mix of Girl Crush and cute, like how some people describe it. Would you call Itzy's Icy a cute concept? Of course you wouldn't. So on that note, After School by Weekly is not Girl Crush, and ASAP by stayc is not Girl Crush. Which also leads to my next opinion. 4th gen redefines the cute concept. Because After School and ASAP are cute concept songs. Just because a song has a rap in it with like a lower tone voice doesn't make it a different concept. Sure, these songs do not sound like the typical sound you'd think of when you think of cute, but when you actually do think about it, compare them to Cheer Up by Twice, for example, and the vibes are quite similar. I think 4th gen redefines the definition of cute by giving it a more modern Gen Z twist. Cute doesn't necessarily equal innocence anymore, but rather wholesomeness and fun. Number 6. Itzy's title tracks are not experimental. They honestly never were. They're just not basic, which is exactly, well, their thing. I'm not sure why we randomly decided that they were. In fact, as much as I like Mafia in the morning, it's not experimental at all. It's Itsy style, yes, but still very much girl crush period. I used to say that it's their B-sides that are experimental, but even that is an over-exaggeration. They have like 3 experimental B-sides, which are It's Summer, I Don't Wanna Dance, and 24 Hours. Itsy is not mainstream, but it doesn't equal experimental. A group I would actually consider experimental is Loona. Both their title tracks and B-sides in their first 2 years of existing were experimental and different from anything that you've heard in Kpop. Itsy is not necessarily like that. Next opinion is, YG no girl group must debut this year to be relevant. The delays are getting tiring on its own, but I also think that at this point, if they delay one more time, it's going to damage the group before they even started. Itsy is 2 years old, aespa already settled with the success of Next Level, and groups outside of the big 3 like Idol, Everglow, and Loona are thriving, especially internationally. It's not like the debut would flop because they have Blackpink's sister privilege, but actual success is honestly not guaranteed. People are slowly getting fixated on the 4th gen groups, picking their ults and biases. Surely you can always add new groups to your stan list, but if you're fixated on groups that have existed for longer, there's a small chance that you will ult YG no girl group, unless you are a YG stan or a desperate Blink. If they debut after 2021, I don't see them becoming as successful. Number 8. We need some good 4th gen soloists. Sure, we have Alexa and Soyeon if you count her, but where are the others? Where is Somi? That's a whole different story, but still, where's Somi? Okay guys, listen, I don't know how I do it. I don't know how I keep doing it. I recorded this yesterday, and this morning I woke up and I saw that Somi posted comeback teasers. I genuinely do not know how I keep doing this. I don't mind though, but just so you guys know, this was not my intention. I just... my manifesting mind. Okay, anyways, back to the video. We all love Changha, Sunmi, and Yuna, but we need some fresh faces. Especially a soloist with a fresh cutesy concept would make the 4th gen even more diverse than it already is. We need more soloists. Opinion number 9. Idol needs to change their concept. I'm growing a bit tired of the demon royalty concept. For Lion, oh my god, and Wa, it was nice, but if the next comeback is the same, I honestly wonder how relevant they're going to stay, especially considering their scandals. They are so versatile, they should use it. And finally, opinion number 10, idols are too young. This was one of the opinions in my very first Unpopular Opinions video where I talked about IZ*ONE's Wonyoung and Itzy's Yuna. In these 2 years, somehow things have become even worse. Starting off with Rocket Punch, their maknae Dayeon is born in 2005, which means that she was just 14 when they debuted. That is weird and ridiculous. And what makes it even weirder is that the eldest was 21 going on 22. I find that awkward for both parties, honestly. That is such a big age gap, and even if on camera the chemistry is good, I refuse to believe that behind the scenes they would really be close. Companies should keep ages in mind when forming a group. Dayeon debuting in itself is not okay, but this makes it even shadier. Luckily, this was it as far as I know when it came to young idols for quite a long while. Until the actual scandal that is lightsum. Their eldest is 18 and their maknae is, yet again, 14 years old. At least they got the similar ages going for them, but Kpop, what the fuck were you thinking? Let me repeat their ages at debut for you. 18, 18, 18, 17, 17, 16, 15, 14. For reference, Idol debuted at the ages of 21, 20, 20, 19, 18, and 18. This really rubs me the wrong way. Especially if you look at some of the lyrics that these girls sing, disguised within a cute concept. I don't feel comfortable standing groups like this as an almost 20-year-old. I don't understand why companies feel the need to do this. Traineeship is already hard enough for children. Please stop putting the debut pressure on them as well. Let's hope I won't have to repeat myself again in another 2 years. And on that note, we end this video. Thank you so much for watching. Which opinions do you agree and disagree with? Let me know. I hope you all have a lovely day or a lovely night. Bye!
you.